Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Bridget.
I'm Brandy.
And this is
Flickin' Beans.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being my guest hostess.
Thank you for
with
having
the
me.
mostess. It's really not morning. And if y'all can hear the cicadas in the background, I mean, it's loud.
It's the Iowa summer song.
And we're having beers.
We are.
And your beer is what?
Oh, mine is a PBR Light.
That's classic America.
Pabst Light.
Oh, light. How's
Yeah.
that?
Pretty bland.
Blander than the Bush
Yes.
Light?
It is.
Really?
Yes.
Is it like Mick Ultra?
Totally.
You're my guest host, and I made you watch the movie Lars and the Real Girl from 2007. You'd never seen it.
Never. Not till about 2 hours ago.
I love that. Last minute girl. So it's fresh. It's fresh in
Very.
your mind.
Yes.
So, okay. So what did you ultimately think about Lars and the Real Girl overall?
It was endearing and heart affirming and psychologically interesting.
Is it the kind of movie you would normally watch?
No.
Do you watch movies?
No, I do not.
It's hard to
Make me.
make you.
Yeah.
We always
I'm
talk
not
about
a movie watcher.
I know, because it's too much of a time commitment, right?
is.
But you also don't watch limited series.
I will if I get into
You have
it.
yet to watch The Handmaid's Tale.
I know.
You have to.
Yes.
You're right. This movie is emotionally a roller coaster.
It is. But it was a psychological study of this man and his search for acceptance, with his mother, because the shawl was in like almost every scene, or whatever his mom knitted for him.
Didn't his mom die in childbirth?
Yep.
So the fact that his brother's wife
got
is
pregnant. Yep.
I think that's what kind of makes him have this break.
And also Bianca, her mother died in childbirth also.
Yes. And now she's a nurse, caretaker. He's a caretaker. So we should go back to the whole thing here is Lars is super awkward. It's a small town. Everyone knows everybody. It's very church oriented, or at least he is. So he has this core group of people. One of his coworkers was looking at sex dolls. Ha 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 ha. But somehow he gets the idea to order one of these sex dolls and uses it as a real girlfriend.
As a surrogate. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to precious, but also everyone around him thinks it's bizarre.
Yep.
He finally goes to dinner with Gus and Karen.
Bianca, and she was still in her original outfit.
Right.
Yeah.
And he so politely asked Karen, could she borrow some clothes? Her luggage was lost. He has this whole backstory on her. When he unboxes her, puts on a nice sweater.
His sweaters feature a lot, along with that blanket that he has all the time.
Gus's wife, Karen, so his sister-in-law, who's pregnant, sweet as pie, she really wants to engage with Lars.
Yep.
They're orphans, basically.
Yep.
Are you an orphan if you're an adult?
Emotionally, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he has so much grief and guilt.
And,
So I feel like it's him trying to learn how to take care and love someone. There's something to that. He's so normal with her. Like they even make her a plate.
Yeah.
And he takes bites of her
Yeah,
food.
her carrot. Yeah.
Karen bathes. Actually, they
both. Yeah.
bathe
And Gus.
her. Can you imagine?
No. But the brother
That would
was
be a normal human weight. But why does she need to be bathed? He didn't do anything inappropriate with her at all.
No.
He didn't even have her sit at his house overnight.
Nope.
It wasn't.
He was still in the garage. And
Yeah.
She was,
Yeah.
in his mom's old bedroom.
I want to live in a garage. I think that would be so cool. Big windows. You could maybe open the door. One big room. Yeah, it's called
Open
a
concept.
studio.
It is called a studio. But now that's called open concept.
I love it. That's what I want. I want to be able to roller skate. from area to area. When the box gets there, he closes all his curtains, suddenly has some kind of swagger. He says they met on the internet. He says she doesn't speak much English. Never says what language.
Never. Nope.
Oh my gosh. He says she's from the tropics, half Brazilian, and someone stole her luggage. Oh my God.
Well, because when the brother was looking up that company, because he found the shipping whatever on the box, and it was all the dolls had a backstory.
Yeah.
No, this is Maria. She's like a rodeo rider and dropped out of high school and blah blah. Are you the one to rope her in now, or I don't know?
Would you be into a male sex doll? I don't know. What kind of interaction would it take for you to?
Not at all, but an interesting concept will be having that, but having an AI installed in it, and it'll talk to you and say all the chat GPT shit to you.
Okay, suppose you had a hot male robot. You could consider him as like a gay roommate, but he would cook and clean and compliment you, accompany you places. I would go for that. I could get the sex elsewhere, but I can't get cooking and cleaning. Love it.
Well, one part I liked was how the town at first was all, oh my God. And the therapist is like, well, it's going to affect him and it's going to affect you.
I love
to the
her.
brother. Oh no, she was great.
She's got such a calming demeanor. She totally understands how to relate to Lars, given what his problem is, which this is such a trope where you stumble upon the perfect doctor.
Yep.
But she's great. Especially the brother is like, this is so fucked up.
Yeah.
What the hell? What are we going to tell people? This
Right.
and like you said, the doctor,
She's
and
like,
Karen, or let's kind of ride this out. Yeah.
Let's go with it for now because he's obviously something's going on. Yeah.
And one of the quotes the doctor said is, Bianca's in town for a reason. And that's just kind of sweet.
But the whole town rallies behind him eventually. Everyone shows up at her funeral and
I wrote, what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus
Bring
do?
that sex doll to church. Yeah, the community, they're awesome. One of the things that was also correlation was when one of the women handed Lars some flowers after church. And he says, they're not real, so they'll last forever.
I was thinking about when the very beginning, when he helped the lady take the flowers out to her car to go to the hospital, that she gave him like one carnation. And then Margot was right there and he pitched it. Yeah. And then ran to his car.
Like a celery stalk and a Bloody Mary. That was actually from when we did Death Becomes Her. This is Bruce Willis. Anyway, Margot, I think, isn't it in South Park where somebody likes somebody and all they can do is barf?
I think that might be Kyle.
And that's what Lars feels when he sees Margot.
Yeah. He has a fight or flight response.
Yeah. Or barf. He takes her to the party at his coworker's house. It really is strange how accepting everybody is.
Yeah.
Not one person is like, ha!
Weird.
Yeah.
Even though it is.
And maybe it's just because they know Lars and they know that he's so awkward and that he's never had a girlfriend.
And he didn't have a mother.
And he didn't have And there's so much.
And brother
about
abandoned
that.
right when he could, Gus, that he apologized for later. There was a lot of feels going on.
Right. Yeah. They do bond as brothers.
Yep.
Through this process. Then Lars feels like maybe he's starting to move on from Bianca. And it's like a withdrawal in a way because he says she's sick and spends a lot more time with the doctor. That just kind of says he's ready to let go.
Right.
She's a coping mechanism.
She totally is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but he's processing his mother and
His
there's-
guilt,
Yep. And
his brother's guilt,
Yep.
his
dad's
fear
sadness
for his sister-in-laws and her baby.
Yep. Because I think because I didn't, in the first scenes, I didn't know that Karen was pregnant.
No.
And
she
then
starts to look more and more pregnant.
Well, at one point it says 6 weeks later, and that's when you start to see a little bump.
Sure.
In the first scene, she ran out and tackled him in the driveway to get him to come have a meal. But then she was pregnant. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and I got the impression maybe that the father had died recently and that everybody just kind of moved into that property because the brother said, you can totally move into the house,
Right.
please. You know, it's half yours, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. I'll bet you that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. Dad died.
Yeah, dad
And
died.
they never specify.
No, but you kind of, I just thought, made that connection.
And they didn't say like dad was mean or anything. They just said that he was
no.
sad because mom had died in childbirth.
Maybe he killed himself.
Maybe. They never.
It leaves a lot of good reasons for Gus and Karen to worry about him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. And then Gus says, well, he's living in the garage like he thinks he's like a dog.
I like it.
Like that.
I already said I want that.
What?
It's enough space. It was a double garage. Come on.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
triple.
I'm just talking about the emotionality within the relationship.
He's then feeling isolated.
But then he moved Bianca into his mother's old room.
Yes, the pink room.
Yes. So
it meant something. So here's the thought too. He never got to love his mother. So here's Bianca because he gets to love her.
But then watch her get sick and die.
Right.
Like he wished he could be there. Like his mother had been able to get, I don't know.
It was
there was
like
he never had sex with her.
No.
Even though she was
never.
anatomically
He never
correct.
Kissed her.
No, he did at the very end.
So like, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's the doctor realized that he really was letting go more and more each day.
Yep.
She told him she was terminal.
Yep. Like she kept getting sicker.
When he was ready to accept. And then you're right. Besides, earlier, the whole fucking town turned out a real funeral.
Yep. Yep. And he had a nice little sweater on. It was knitted. Yeah.
We didn't even mention how the girl of the town would say, oh, no, she's busy. And pick her up and
take her
she's
volunteering at the hospital.
Whatever.
And she had a night class or something when he went bowling with Margot.
But that taught him the lesson that that's not how it is in a relationship. Your partner has a life of her own. So yeah, he learned a lot. Finally, he runs into, she goes up to him. Margot.
And the whole thing is because she likes her. But he's totally too scared to say anything. But she's being interested in him.
She really likes him. He really likes her.
And then he gave CPR to her bear.
True. Oh my God. I'd fall in love with it. But then, it's the last line of the movie. And he says, do you want to take a walk?
Do you want to take a walk? And she said, like, absolutely, or something very positive. Can't remember what.
It's the beginning of a thing. It's lovely.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they didn't need to show like Karen giving birth or anything, having the baby or.
No, it was just the concept of it.
Yep.
And the story wasn't about her.
No.
So no, definitely. Well, did we do it?
I think we did.
We flicked some
beans. We love you.
Bye.